January 11th, 2017. I wanted to do a quick video on Coinbase. Coinbase is the wallet and exchange that I've been using to buy and sell Bitcoin. And there's a couple different ways to fund your Coinbase account. And I put together a spreadsheet to kind of show the different ways you can fund your Coinbase account, how you can buy Bitcoin from within Coinbase, an example of the fees with the different methods of buying it with after you fund your account with US dollars via a wire or an ACH, or buying Bitcoin outright with a credit or debit card through Coinbase. So on Coinbase, there's really two ways to buy Bitcoin. With US dollars that you have currently sitting in your Coinbase account, or with a credit card. Now, the way to get US dollars into your account is through an ACH from your bank, which is free, or you could have your bank wire money into Coinbase, and that's going to be Coinbase is going to take a $10 fee, and plus you're going to pay whatever your bank may charge you for sending a wire transfer. Once you have your US dollars in your Coinbase account, you're able to buy Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin on Coinbase is the quoted price that you're going to see when you log in. Right here, this Bitcoin value, one Bitcoin of 809.94. This quote is coming from the GDAX exchange. So there's a number of different Bitcoin exchanges, but the Coinbase exchange price that you're going to see here is based on a GDAX quote. And just to keep the numbers simple, I'm assuming here that the quote of GDAX is at $1,000, which it was a couple days ago, but the price of Bitcoin's kind of cratered since then. But when you buy Bitcoin using US dollars that's in your wallet, you're going to be charged a fee of 1.49%. And you're going to be able to buy Bitcoin at whatever the GDX quote is, plus a spread of 0.005. So an example that I'm going to show here is if you transfer $1,000 from your bank account to Coinbase, you're going to have $1,000 in your Coinbase wallet. To buy Bitcoin, if you want to spend $1,000 to buy Bitcoins, you're only going to receive 0.9801 Bitcoin at when GDX quote is at $1,000, because you're going to be paying a $5 spread, plus you're going to be paying a 1.49% fee on the $1,000 that you're using to purchase your Bitcoin. So essentially, it's going to cost you 2% of this GDAX quote when you're buying Bitcoin. When you go to sell your Bitcoin, you're going to sell it for US dollars, and those US dollars are going to be put back into your Coinbase US dollar wallet. And when you sell your Bitcoin, again, it's going to charge you a 1.49% fee plus the spread. So again, if you just buy it at $1,000 and turn right back around and sell it at $1,000, you're going to pay the premium, and you're going to pay the 1.49% fee on your ACH. So as you can see here, just a round trip buying and selling, while GDX's quote is at $1,000 per Bitcoin, you're going to pay $40 in fees. So it's the ballpark, you can say, for a round trip buy and sell, you're going to pay 4%. Conversely, if you buy Bitcoin with a credit card straight through Coinbase, you're going to be charged a 4%, 3.99% fee to purchase that Bitcoin. So here, if you're going to spend $1,000 through your credit card to buy Bitcoin, you're going to receive 0.9551 Bitcoin, again, while GDX is quoting you at $1,000, because you're going to be paying the spread and you're going to be paying the fee. So essentially it's going to cost you 4.5% of this GDX quote to buy Bitcoin via a credit card. Okay. And then when you go to sell it, again, if GDX is at a price quote of 1,000, you're going to pay about a 2% fee to sell it. You're going to pay the premium here, and then you're going to pay the Coinbase fee, which is going to be 1.49%. So when you have your Bitcoin in your Bitcoin wallet and you try to sell, you go to sell it, and it's going to move to your US dollar wallet, that's a 1.49% fee. So down here at the bottom, I've got a little calculator which would show you your gain and loss percentage at different buy prices and sell prices of Bitcoin. So as an example, if you were here, if we were to, following from the example above, we're investing 1,000 US dollars that we've got into our Coinbase account from a bank transfer. You're going to get 0.9801 Bitcoin, which is what we had up here. And then we go to sell it, we're going to get $960.60. Gain or loss there is $39.40. So there's about your 4%, which I was saying up here, it's going to cost you 2% to buy and 2% to sell. So it's about a 4%. You're 4% in the hole immediately, just based upon buying and selling fees and spreads. So if you wanted, for example, if you wanted to, if the GDX quote were to go up to $1,200, 15% gain, go down to where it is now, let's say 800, you're at a 23% loss. So the way I've got this kind of set up is I'm able to come in here and do some analytics and say, okay, if I want to sell this at a $200 gain, so I want to set my gain here to $200 by changing the quote on GDX. What's going to have to happen is I'm going to need the GDX quote to be $12.49 in order to make $200. So I just kind of built this little calculator here, which will show me, okay, if I'm buying and selling and I want to make whatever percentage I want to make, here's what the GDX quote needs to be in order for me to achieve that gain or that gain. And then I'd also have it here for a credit card. Again, if you're investing $1,000, if you're buying $1,000 worth of Bitcoin at a quote of 1,000, you're getting 0.9551 Bitcoin here. And you go to sell it, you're going to get 936.09. So out of the gates on a credit card transaction, just round trip alone, you're going to be down 6.5% approximately. And that goes right back to here where I'm saying if it's going to cost you 4.5% of the GDX quote to buy and another 2% to sell. So on a credit card transaction, if you want to be able to make this same $200 on a credit card transaction, so I want to set I want to set my gain on a credit card transaction to 200 by changing my GDX quote here. You can see the difference. Okay, you're going to need the GDX to go up, GDX quote to go up $249 on a bank ACH investment funding method to gain $200. But on a credit card, you're going to need it to go up to $12.82 to achieve that same gain percentage on your investment. So there's pros and cons to both methods. Obviously, the pro of investing, getting money into your Coinbase wallet through an ACH investment, is your fees are lower. Again, you're paying 4% round trip. On a credit card investment, the benefit is you instantly can purchase the Bitcoin. The downside is that your fees are substantially higher. To buy and sell it, you're looking at a 6.5% worth of fees. So I hope this helped you guys out a little bit. it just seems like Bitcoin is, it's kind of expensive to buy and sell. It's not like you're on a Fidelity account or TD Ameritrade or something like that, where you're paying $8 to buy it per trade, $8 to sell it per trade. Here, it's just based upon, it's really the percentage of the value that you're investing and wanting to buy and sell. So again, two methods to buy Bitcoin: through using your USD wallet after you get the money in to your account, or through an instant purchase on a credit card. So let me know what you guys think about Coinbase, and if this was helpful to you, and I hope it was, and we'll talk to you later.